Something sincerely bizarre is occurring right now as we communicate, guys, and that is, this does not appear too frequently now. Retail seems much less involved, approximately the step, than numerous veteran. The numerous veterans XRP, the retail coin, retaining up better than lots of different altcoins. That's thrilling, but why? Right. Is it without a doubt a retail coin while we see a lot of establishments involved within or into this coin? So someone did ask a person to say maybe it is establishments or all these folks who are just maintaining proper, because XRP hasn't been dumping burst Bitcoin. Why? So that is XRP short. This is Bitcoin on the 13-minute time frame, guys. Do you men see the distinction? Right? It's miles XRP for Bitcoin. Look how appearance, how it is outperforming Bitcoin, but why? Right? So that is ordinary most. In reality, XRP simply has more strength, not best to Bitcoin or as opposed to Bitcoin, but as opposed to Ethereum. Interestingly, at some stage in this pullback, XRP versus Ethereum is forming higher lows and better highs continuously, which is extremely bullish, man, proper. The fashion is what? Upwards. It's probably because we are at major guide, right? Look, appearance, look. This is insane. Help men 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 contact factors, 8 contact points. If we dump under here, then yeah, we're simply going to die at that factor in time, right? So we need to preserve this place, guys. If we do, it's like a selection proper. It's like a few type of range, guys, the bottom of the variety and the top right. The backside or the top and the lowest right here, guys. And there may be a deviation up right here, so we're going to see what happens. But it is pretty extraordinary that it is surely maintaining higher than Bitcoin, men. Maybe it's because whales sold some other 110 million XRP inside the past 24 hours. 24 hours, so some insider guy, some whale, is virtually in the recognized approximately XRP. What does he realize that we don't? Probably due to price upward thrust incoming. This is big information. ECC simply authorized NASDAQ, Bitcoin, and crypto index ETF. Here we cross. Now, this is insane, man. You do not know why. Oh, via the manner, guys, I simply were given out of my XRP long. Even whilst S hits the fan, they probably won't sell. It's a protracted time period huddle. It's a protracted term maintained for these humans. So that is why precisely ETFs are crucial for this sphere, in particular for XRP. There's been an inflow of XRP ETF filings, each inside and out of the US. How do you view all of this? How do you view those filings? Well, I think a part of the transition from perhaps greater speculative retail into greater institutional adoption and participation. This is the ETF step. Certainly you already know the Bitcoin ETF getting permitted. The SEC become dragged kicking and screaming a little bit towards that final results. But getting the Bitcoin ETF, I suppose, turned into an enormous occasion in phrases of expanding the ability for others to participate. You already know, specifically institutional buyers. So to me, I assume I said then publicly that human beings could inquire from me, is there going to be an XRP ETF? And I just like appearance, it's inevitable that there could be an XRP ETF. And now I suppose there are virtually, I don't even recognize, I think there may be 4 or 5 unique filings here in the US. I understand at the least one in Europe. I truly wish that we'll see a number of those permitted quickly, and we're going to see them trading so others can participate within the ecosystem that otherwise won't be capable of, because they do not custody crypto themselves, or different motives that may exist. But I'm excited for certain. I suppose it's a notable sign not only for XRP, but I assume it is an exceptional signal for crypto widely. I will say, and I think many humans know that is, however, consider ETFs are real adoption, guys, right? Because your common older man or woman wearing it is not going on in trade, writing down the rattling seed phrase, or buying and doing away with of cold garage guys a problem. Instead, you purchase an ETF, including this basket, okay, and you've these kind of coins. And this is beautiful as it's a diversification. However, this is in particular for the NASDAQ crypto index men, but targeting XRP ETFs, it is most effective for XRP. That's common and high quality. Now, Ripple tweets out RLUC Spotlight, explains how RLUC sets a brand new general for stablecoins and brings performance, speed, and transparency to worldwide bills. Let's concentrate to this. The stablecoin market is actually evolving. It said that up to 90% of all transactions in crypto and on the blockchain include stable cash these days. Uphold is specific. Unlike a traditional trade, we do have a platform that underpins in which humans may want to come, and we connect to 31 of a kind buying and selling venues. Ripple USD, in order to be listed as RLUSD on the platform, will allow users to have that nearly digital greenback in their pockets, and they will be able to use it, spend it, buy crypto, have peer-to-peer remittance. And the certainly exceptional element, approximately the RLUSD token, is that it will have the transparency at the back of it that will allow people to experience kushti whilst they may be shopping, and the use of it for price. Stablecoins are going to be the killer use case for crypto right now, and I assume it's due to the fact they're efficient. They may be rapid settlement. It may be 247, and they're without a doubt value powerful to apply, and so we're capable of carrying that to our clients and provide them the transparency and the utility they're looking for. That's easy, guys. Perhaps this way nobody wants to promote XRP proper. There's a variety of bullish matters taking place. Inside RLEC were given regulatory approval on December 10th at 24, right? RLESCVS, USDTVs, USCCC, what do we see proper here? Well, some differences. RLASC, developer Ripple Labs, Tether USDC Circle. Now for RLASC, we were given fully sponsored by means of cash or equivalents. So this is 100% authentic. For USDT Tether, nicely, they may be 100% shady. Give us the reserves, the audit Circle less shady, but the maximum reputable, the authentic one I would say is RLUIC, because it's what is real USC, right? Plus it just released in comparison to the others, guys. It's crazy how they launched in 2014. However, they nonetheless cannot get out the audits of the backings. Now, Blockchain Assist, XRP Ledger, and Ethereum for RLUIC. However, it's going to be on different chains quickly, right? Regulatory approval authorized by way of the NYDFS for Tether limited regulatory oversight and for Circle regulated below in ACS laws. Crazy isn't always proper the #1 use case for cross-border payments, institutional bills, and what? Storage, right buying and selling DeFi is properly, so actually our loot beats everybody else off the park is out the park. It's that clean proper. So here's Ripple's running with the incumbents to bring forth a brand new virtual international. Oh, you do not say. What I turned into getting at is that I suppose there's going to be better answers that come to fruition, whether or not they already exist right now or within the future. And it is no longer like it's going to assault Bitcoin's marketplace proportion or maybe divert Bitcoin from the course that it's on, which is becoming this worldwide keep of wealth of virtual gold held by means of principal banks and governments. But what I'm seeing with the XRP subject matter in particular, because our listeners are inquisitive about your thoughts in this, is that what I changed into getting at with the stablecoin is it is absolutely the first tokenized asset ever on the XRP ledger. And so what's thrilling about that is because it opens the door for different tokenized derivatives like shares and bonds and treasuries and possession rights. And so my question to you is that if XRP or any blockchain, for example, will become the base layer for tokenized assets, due to the fact I do suppose there's higher merchandise in Bitcoin for tokenizing products simply from cheaper, faster, better perspective. But it doesn't have that first mover gain. So my thoughts on my question to you is if we end up in a state of affairs where hypothetically the XRP ledger is tokenizing belongings and maintaining that value on chain and actually earning a yield there or lending it there, doing whatever you would like to do, then do you believe you studied that could create a scenario wherein now we've an identical issue that Bitcoin had, which is there's a purpose to very own this underlying asset, and through making a bet on this underlying asset, you are certainly making a bet on tokenized assets inside the future. What do for positive? It is a first-rate summary in exactly the direction that the technology is shifting, and records is continually written through the winners proper. So we will recognize in a few years the way it all played out. But I do consider that XRP is one of the competition vying for this, and there are others that claim the provenance blockchain wherein traders and parent technologies, and they want provenance to be the chain for actual global asset tokenization. I wasn't suggest that they're going to win, but that turned into Mike's dream all along, Mike Agnew, the CEO. So I assume there are in reality clever human beings trying to acquire those positions, those dominant positions. And I suppose what we're going to have is, like most era, you will have a few factions. One will zoom beforehand, and maybe one will seize up, and we won't recognize who is going to be the final winner till we get adoption.